What's going on YouTube? This is your Captain PKing Idiot speaking, and today we have a juicy one. Apparently some people in the pro leagues are bitching about the Apex analyst data mining. From what I can tell is just where the ring is moving and maybe where some of the good ground loot is. I'm not sure how most of the community feels about this, but I thought I'd throw my opinion into the mix. And we all know opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, they all stink, so try not to get too mad at me. Let's hop onto the topic of the ring zones. I personally don't see this as a huge deal, as you know, I play Apex for maybe an hour or two each day, and if I'm lucky I'll get 5 to 10 hours on the weekend where I can play. And these guys play the game professionally, and I would expect that they play from 6 to 8 hours a day, meaning that they have way more experience than me. However, I can still guess where the ring goes after about the second or third, so I don't see this as a huge issue. Looking at some of the ALGS tournaments, you will typically have 4+ squads left in the final ring, where each squad is holding some small corner of the final building or a different floor of the final building, so I don't really see this information as all that useful. So what? You know what building the ring will end on. All of you will just be holding a corner waiting to ape each other when the final ring starts to close anyway. What's the big deal? I guess you could argue that the team with this information will have better positioning, aka they'll typically have the high ground. But in many of my games personally, and a few of the ALGS matches I have watched, this almost makes you a bigger target for the enemy teams. If everyone around you knows who clearly has the advantage, doesn't it make sense to gang up on that team to either gain the advantage, or to make it easier to rotate when the ring's closing in? I don't play professional Apex, so I could be wrong here. Let me know what you guys think. Now, I don't see many people talking about the loot data mining, and I think that was mentioned in one of the videos I watched, but this one is pretty obvious. You might notice every time that you land on a POI, the game will tell you if the zone has mid-tier loot, high-tier loot, etc. But if you combine this with the ring data, it almost makes the pathing of the teams that use this more predictable as well. If you know where their home landing spot is, and you have the same data, it would be easy to plot out which path they will take to get to the final ring. Not like they can really change this up that much anyway. If you already know where their home landing spot is, you can take a pretty good guess just by the first or second ring where they're gonna go. There are very limited paths you can take from one POI, and most teams follow a routine, making the games more predictable. Maybe this data mining situation will change up how some of the teams play or rotate throughout the map. I know if I was an IGL right now, I'd pay attention to where the top teams are landing and which directions they typically rotate. The game is very predictable even as it is without any of the data mining, as humans are creatures of habits, and if they're not consistently trying to change up where they land or their pathing for looting, they will subconsciously follow the same path, or at the very least a similar path. Now, I don't think anyone should be banned for using this information, but if the pro community is really butthurt about this, there's only a few things that can be done. I think the most effective way to do this is by making the rings more unpredictable. If you've ever played Warzone, you know that the final ring moves around a lot more. If Apex did this with the final 3 rings, it would force teams to rotate instead of holding a building and would force more end-game fights. It would also help counteract the idea of knowing exactly where the final ring will be, and it would turn into more of that just general spot. I have watched a few clips as well where pros talk about it, and some propose we go by an honor system, which we have seen never works and will never work. I don't know how anyone could expect this to even remotely work, as we have seen people at LAN get busted for storing aimbots inside of their keyboard's memory, or even through like a Steam plugin. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents on the data mining that's currently been brought to light and has probably been going on for the past 14 seasons of Apex. And to that one guy on Reddit who said I sound like I'm tired or bored, you're right, I am tired. And I forget that I make these videos to try and be entertaining. And if you enjoyed my commentary more this time around, please just throw me a like, you know, make me feel better. and I'll leave you with some pro footage of me in a Plat 2 lobby. And as always, this is your captain, PKing Idiot speaking, and I will catch you in the next one. Maybe.
Here's your birthday present. Taking fire. Extra out. We got trouble really close. Care package over here. Keep an eye on the spot. Someone's out there. They're far. Rápido. Enemy shield.
Low.
Airstrike. Keep moving. Just giving my shields a recharge. Shields recharging.
Knock the other squad. Another squad.
Reloading. Shooting at me. Grenade! Go, 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 go! Fling an arm star. Enemy removed. Shields recharging.
Me.
Must go faster. Reload.
Another guy over. On me, on me. Just running.
Warning. New movement in progress.
See someone out there. We're all in trouble. Looks like a care package is coming in. Big things in that. Arc star out. Got an enemy out there. Hostile over there. Shooting. Stop, I'm getting shot at. Taking fire! Spam are shooting at me. Throwing thermite grenade. Eat thermite. Thermite grenade out. Down. Keep calm, darlings. We're already inside the train. Shields recharging. Spotted a wee hooligan. Be ready, mute. An enemy landed near us. Enemies right here. of fight left in you. On your feet, darling. Plenty of fight left in you.
Rápido. Go to the Phoenix kit. Oh, these take forever.
I'm hurting. Gotta use a
I don't have my
Phoenix
gun yet.
Just a
Okay.
tick. Healing up.
Let's go here.
Shields recharging.
See someone out there. I saw someone, and I don't think they're selling cookies. Firing!
Listen up. I'm calling a lifeline package. Target over there. Phoenix kit.
Mira, someone's out there. They're far.
Hostile right here.
I heard them. I know I did.
Numpty there. This could get interesting. Shields recharging.
You push that guy.
Reload. All those numpties are down for the count.
Hey, we got bad guys over there.
Shooting. Dropping a respawn beacon.
We've got trouble.
Firing. I'm taking fire. They're shooting at me. Popping their heads in. Keep calm, dears. We're already inside the next ring.
Let's go over here.
Maybe something coming here. Iron.
Got an enemy out there. Someone's out
He's
there.
over there.
Wanna see my singularity? Grenade deployed.
Charging shields.
45 seconds. Rings just up ahead. Contact with hostile.
See someone out there.
Right over there. Eyes sharp. The ring's near and closing in 30. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Just giving my shields a recharge.
Taking fire. Okay, 10 seconds. Charging on my shields.
Reloading. Final ring's ringing, darlings. May get
Crack the bad news shield.
shields recharging. Calling in a lifeline package.
Apex champions.